Come here, see daddy. Come here, see daddy. Come here, see daddy. Oh,
her hair is stuck in my lipstick.
Mama.
You want lipstick too?
Say, oh, baby, you
got what I need.
Oh,
and you
baby.
say we're just a friend. And you say we're just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need.
Yo, this is the SOI's finest elements. Chick, aka Heretic. Pastor Pervert, the College Street Hard Knocks. Sideways, Showtime, Pain, Ill Thought, Psychotic. Otherwise known as the Radish Flock. Motherfucker.
Hey yo, you swear that you the illest, but you ain't ill as us. And you swore that you was stealing, but that shit wasn't drugs. And if you ain't on no records, you got no playing clubs. Fuck your warning and your message, cause we ain't scared of thugs. I ain't scared of Rush, and I ain't here from shit. When y'all kicked it with us, yo, y'all was riding dick. Y'all ain't real as us, yo, y'all ain't real as us, yo, y'all ain't real as us, yo, y'all ain't real as us. If I spit words, the word perfect arises, blurs divisive, cross eyes, dark teeth. It's worse when I converse with guys who spit with no facts, cause backs to flip back, separate like halves, y'all's balls back, subtract. When you collab with false acts, call sacks the zone, but it's clone from cut extracts, and what is that? Don't act like it fell off the back of the truck, full of turn up. I burn up more mics than coke you cut. I'm serious, delirious, be happy to clear it up. Show you what you're fucking with, lyrically supreme. That's me, Rabbit Flocks, the team with College Street stereotype beside me. Hey, yo, you swear.
What's up, everybody?
Hey y'all!
I'm Chad.
And I'm Brittany, and we're the new tribe. We're bringing you the new real.
We brought it, we bring it, you
We got
love
the
it.
raw and the rugged, right here and right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you guys feel me, I'm rugged. Feel me. Do it. Do it. Do it. How rugged is that?
He is.
Fucking, not bumpy, rugged.
He's roughed. How y'all doing? We are doing wonderful. Ow. We are doing wonderful
Jesus,
tonight.
man. She's all
I don't have
fucking
any
tearing
room.
shit up.
I don't have any room. They're trying to constrict
Shit.
me.
You guys want to see our studio? We're actually putting together kind of a behind the scenes stuff for our Patreon.
Yeah.
So you guys can go over there and check that out, and you'll see what she means by she doesn't have any room, because we're literally up in this bitch, guys. Speaking of Patreon, guys, we hit 1,000
subscribers.
Yeah. You got the slow clap for that. Yeah. Yeah, off sync.
I'm not a slow
What the
person.
hell,
I am
man?
high strung. Okay.
That
I
was
need
ass.
some Xanax.
That was
clearly.
ass.
Okay.
All right, guys, we hit 1,000 subscribers yesterday, day before yesterday, something like that.
Woo-hoo!
This is the first time we've recorded since then, so much thanks.
Much
to
love
all
to
of you
y'all.
guys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it happened quick, guys. We get a lot of views, so there's not many. I think it's like, I can't remember the percentage. I'll throw it up on the screen right here, guys, but not very many of you guys that watch these videos are subscribed. So if you would take the time to subscribe,
And ring the bell.
That would mean a lot to us, guys.
Yes,
It
it really
really would.
Yes, and plus you want to come back and have some fun with us.
Absolutely, guys. So
we have a lot of fun here.
in celebration for our 1K, I made a promise a long time ago to you guys where I said I would play you guys some of my music if we hit 1K subs. So what you just heard before we started in the intro was a little clippet of one of my old songs, as well as what you'll hear at the end of this one. So if you guys would like to hear the rest of that song and some other ones, you can go over to our Patreon. We've got them posted up over there. You guys can check it out there. So it's
and we've
pretty
got
cool.
we've got a lot of fun things in
Lined
each
up.
tier too that we're really excited to jump into and
Absolutely,
get going and interact with you guys.
Guys, we got tiers for as little as $1. Y'all can get in and vote on polls, get our behind the scenes look, stuff like that, and it does help the channel out a lot.
Yes.
All right, guys, tonight we start in therapy session.
Oh my god!
Like, it took us a little while to get in
Yeah.
through our Manson album, but guys, we're going straight down the list.
Yeah.
We're playing
We wanna
every
take
song he's put out.
We want to take our time and really give each song, each piece of art that he has put out, the attention that it deserves.
We've got the first track of Therapy Session, Intro 2. It's a video. We're super duper pumped about that because the last few of his have been just lyric videos that we've watched, so it's just the audio. This one is a video. Let's get into it. All right, everybody, in F.
Intro 2.
Pumped.
It's already got a theatrical feel.
Look, you still got your subtitles.
Woo!
Hell yeah. There he is.
Yep. There's the master.
Man, that house is creepy.
Haunted. Yep.
I'm back, did anyone miss me? They said the second record can be tricky. Well, that's kinda funny, cause I am not tripping. My fans, they know what it is and they with me. Yeah, I ain't the type to go ride with the semi. I came from a town with 3 legs in no city. Out there doing shows for nothing but pennies. Where I lead the stage, they never forgive me. Mention was a glimpse of my life. I'll let you see what it's like to be in my head. People ask me what I think I'd be doing if it was in music. I'd rather be dead. You heard what I said? That was like me at a 3. You don't wanna see me at 10, or maybe.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
That was him at a 3. You don't want to see him at a 10.
Man, this dude is going in right now, man.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It's taking me a little bit to get into following him. I'm used to listening to the last few off the Manson album. They were a lot slower, like the singing tracks and stuff like that. It's been a minute since we did one that NF is going in on.
Thank God for the subtitles.
You heard what I said? That was like me at a 3. You don't want to see me at 10, or maybe you do. I promise if that is the case, and that is what you're gonna get. If you're looking for music with watered down lyrics, I promise that you need to go somewhere else. And if you want somebody to tell you everything that you want to hear, I won't be any help. This flow's from me. I think I heard it before. Yeah, I made it myself. I left the door open to come in my mansion, but I never said it's a beautiful house. Some of y'all sat on the floor, looked at my windows and stared at my door. They asked me if I'm gonna kill it this record. I love in their face and I asked them, do you see the blood on the floor? He said it.
Oh, okay, guys.
Yes.
Getting serious now. So far, I have seen the pattern of him where he does a lot of these where that's not really a beat, especially like leading in.
It's like an unorthodox flow.
Except
that goes
for like
with the
leading
beat.
in. So it is the very theatrical, almost cinematic music behind it. You know what I mean? That gives it that emotion and that presence, and then those fucking monster lyrics that he comes with, that
and the emphasis he puts in there. Yeah, you stopped it at 2-2 again.
He's
The
killing
Divine
it.
Path.
He's killing it.
Kill it this record. I love in their face and I ask him, do you see the blood on the floor? He said it again. And if it's crazy, he's bad with the kids. He never talks about nothing but him. And my friends say he's kind of a diva. You need to get some new friends. I'm as chill as he can. Till I get on the stage and flip on the switch. And I go to a place where nobody is. If you bring up my name in a song, there's something that you will regret. When the line in your ear, I remember the shows when no one was there. I remember the shows when nobody cared. Some people in front of me laughing like he isn't going nowhere. It's funny now, isn't it? This type of life isn't how I envisioned it. This type of life is.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna stop it right there.
Yes.
Comment on that. 10 people in front of him laughing, talking about he isn't going nowhere. I've played shows like that, guys. I've been there. I never propelled to the heights that he did. Obviously, you know, I stayed local. You know,
He had to find me.
well, I had fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We did our thing. I wasn't quite on that path anyway. It was better that I got out of that lifestyle. Otherwise, I probably would have made it to prison or something like
got
that.
killed.
The fact that he is able to go back and
Reflect.
look at those people, you know, and we don't try to focus on revenge or anything like
No.
that. But if
Your
you
success is the best
if
revenge.
you want revenge, that's the best way to do it,
Yes.
is to do you propel to those heights
Yep.
and then turn around and be like, hey,
Ha ha ha.
you know what I
Yes.
mean? Wave
now
at
you
him.
laugh now.
Wave
yes.
at him as you accelerate by.
Yes. I love how he said, you better not put me in a song. Oh, like I love how
Hell
he's
yeah,
putting
he
it
said
out
you'll
there.
regret it.
Yes, like he's not really threatening like specific people,
Yeah.
but he's like, hey, I'm not fucking around
it's
here.
It's a blanket statement.
Yes.
He's talking to anybody because when you get into this industry, you know,
Yes.
especially, you know, I don't want to
hip-hop's
bring I
terrible
don't want to bring
about-
race into it, but as a white MC,
yeah.
especially, people are going to take shots at you.
Yep.
It just is what it is.
Ain't going nowhere. It's funny now, isn't it? This type of life isn't how I envisioned it. This type of life, it just ain't how I pictured it. I'm in the back of the tour bus trying to face to my family is different than what you think it is. Write a review, tell me what you think it is. Give me 3 stars and call me an idiot. But to be honest, it don't make a difference. I know some people don't get it, but you have no into the therapy session. If you don't like music that's personal, I have no clue what your people are doing and might as well throw out the record. Pull up a chair, checking my music like nobody's there. Only person I judge is the one in the mirror. And lady, you ain't doing well. I don't need y'all in my ear. I'm tired of
Yeah.
Oh,
So
he is going in. Oh my gosh.
I think one of the best places to go off is an intro.
Yes, it is.
You know what
and
I
that's what he
mean?
did in his first intro too. So,
Hell yeah.
so what
I'm
I was
loving the
curious
theme.
about, he's definitely going right along and from the intro to the intro two with the
Yes.
same vibe, and I love that.
Yes, and
I
at
love
the
that.
beginning of this, he basically was spelling it out for people that listen to the Mansion album. He's talking about his mansion
Yes.
and how he built it,
Yeah.
and
he never said it was a beautiful place to live.
absolutely. So he's letting these people, you know, that are judging him
Yep.
into, you know, what's really going on
Yes.
with his music, and it's
He's
a
almost
shame that
giving
he's
him
got to
a-
spell it
yes,
out for him.
He's giving him a literal description of what's going on,
Yeah.
but yet still putting it in
It's
a
like-
song,
it's like, hey, bro,
a flex song, and
you know,
it's so
exactly.
awesome how
It's
he's
like,
doing it.
You know, this is a different way. It's like, I ain't gonna dumb my shit down for you guys, but in case you still don't get it, this is
Yes.
how it goes.
Yes,
I
it's
love
almost
that.
like
I love it.
It's almost like a steroid flex on the haters. Like it's such a clever way to do it that I've never
Hell
seen.
yeah.
Like it's very, very clever.
Nobody's there. Only person I judge is the one in the mirror. And lady, you ain't doing well. I don't need y'all in my ear. I'm tired of hearing it. You call it music, I call it my therapist. See people telling me I have been carrying way too much baggage. I needed to take care of it. I know she's right, but man, it's embarrassing. Music has raised me more than my parents did. Take out a picture of us and I stare at it. You are my king, you probably ain't hearing it. Show me an artist you wanna compare me with. You put us both on the track, I'ma bury 'em. Give me the show, and it's about to get scarier. None of you wanted with rap, you staring at. I see you got beats, but where's the lyrics? And if it's the logo, you know I've been wearing that. Come to my show and be sitting there very bad. I call you out in the crowd like there he is.
Yes.
Wow,
I love how he said too that there's a beat, but where's your lyrics at?
yeah, he said who you compare me with, put me on a track with them, you know,
I'ma
I'll bury
bury
'em.
'em.
That's a big
Yes.
statement right there.
Yes.
That is this intro is full of them.
Yes.
So, you know, I
He's still
fortunately
being vulnerable like he always is and talking about that stuff, but at the same time, he's flexing.
Well,
I
yeah.
love how he's combining
and, well,
the two.
and that's the fact that he's able, you know, to be himself allows him to do that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He's not afraid to throw his, you know, convictions out there for the world to judge, to put himself up, you know, on stage in front of these people and speak what's really inside him, which a lot of people are in the entertainment industry. They're portraying a character. He's portraying NF, which
People
is
do
him.
that in real life.
Which is him, you know what I
Yes.
mean? So it's not a character, and the
Yes.
fact that he is sticking true to that, you know, I mean, that's why he is as good as he is.
Yes,
So
yep.
Beats, but where's the lyrics? And if it's the logo, you know I've been wearing that. Come to my show and be sitting there very bad. I call you out in the crowd like there he is. Thought I'd be happy, it feels like I'm cursed. It's hard to be clean when you play in the dirt. You gave me this place to go when I'm hurt. I thought it'd get better, but it's getting worse. And I got nobody to blame when I work. Like 24/7, I ain't been to church. And Satan keep calling me, he tryna flirt. I hang up the phone, these are more than just words. I drive on the highway and listen to Mansion. I look up to God like, when did this happen? Yelling with all of my fans to wake up. I feel like I haven't. I get emotional, I didn't plan this. I'm doing things I never imagined. I'm sorry, but I gotta leave. I don't wanna be late for my therapy session.
Yes.
ooh,
What a fucking intro!
Wow.
Yes.
that was intense, bro.
Yes.
That was intense, man.
I loved it.
Hell
now
yeah.
I'm ready for your therapy session.
Right.
Like I'm ready. Let's dive in.
All right, guys and girls, ladies and gents, all my fellow music lovers out there, it is time for Bar
Of the day.
motherfucking day. That's right, guys. Bar of the day. If you don't know what Bar of the day is, then you've been missing out, guys. This is where I myself, my beautiful wife, we both pick our favorite bars of this track, and we tell you what they are and why. And then the fun part happens. That's when you guys go down to the comment section, hit it with the hashtag BOTD. Let us know what your bars are and why, guys.
Yes. Let us know how these lyrics made you feel.
That's right.
What inspired you? What stuck out to you the most?
These lyrics were intense, guys.
Yes, they were.
Like, I'm not kidding. This actually probably took us the longest to actually pick ours than any track we've done yet.
And we kept saying that one's it. That one's it.
Because there's so many of them that I wanted to use.
Yes.
As well as Brit. It's hard to just pick one.
Yes.
I actually I'm going to use just one bar. Brit's going to use a couple, like, 3 or 4 lines. Well, because you want to get the whole feel of it.
Yes.
So, if you can't pick just one bar and you got to run over, we understand, guys. Nobody's judging.
Nope.
All right. My bar of the day is the part where he says, I thought I'd be happy. It feels like I'm cursed. It's hard to be clean when you play in the dirt.
It was so good.
I mean,
that was one that I was gonna possibly
right,
do too.
and I mean, before there's ones before it that were dope, like his, the line where he's the only person he's judging is the one in the mirror. And I see you got beats, but where's the lyrics at?
Yep.
There was a lot of fucking good bars in this, but this one really spoke because it says a lot, even though it sounds real simple. I thought I'd be happy. He does that a lot. I thought I'd be happy, but I feel like I'm cursed. That right there says a lot about somebody's mindset that struggles with depression or just any kind of mental issues. And even if you don't have mental health issues, a lot of people in professional businesses like that, especially ones where you have to travel a lot and you have to deal with a lot of people, you have
to be extroverted.
Absolutely.
A lot of artists are introverted, but they are expected to be extroverted with their fans.
When you envision blowing up and you think about all this, how it's going to be and what you're going to do and all this stuff, and you glamorize it, and I'm sure that is part of it. I'm sure these guys, do get to enjoy a lot of those successes that they've dreamt of, but
it almost gets overwhelming.
When it all boils down to it, they didn't realize exactly what they were going to be signing up for.
How demanding it was going to be.
And I'm sure the goods outweigh the bad, but how he's saying, I thought I'd be happy, but I feel like I'm cursed. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's a double standard almost in your mind, and
a contradiction.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's got to be hard to convert into
understand it.
Yes, into words, and then it's hard to be clean when you play in the dirt. That speaks a lot about just his morals, and I imagine how much dirt he wades through and to be able, what I mean, how much he gets thrown.
How much temptation.
Yes, it's thrown at him. How much, the drugs that are
the lifestyle.
Absolutely. Let's face it, guys. It's
he just got done talking about the lifestyle.
Yeah, it's professional, music, and I'll be the first one to tell you that it's like that locally. It's like that regionally. I'm sure it's like that when you blow up times 50. You know what I mean? Like, it just keeps propelling. And if you're not strong enough to stick to your morals, if you're that type of person like NF that's got those clean morals, you know what I mean? I can imagine that's got to be tough. You know what I mean? And for him to be putting it out there in the intro to a therapy session, that's awesome. That I love his honesty.
I feel like you can relate to that in life as well, because especially when you're conditioned to live up to these strict standards, religion can do that a lot if you're raised in like a certain religion, and it might go against who you are as a person or what you believe in, but yet you're told to do that. So it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so hard to be a good person and not sin and do these terrible things that could get me to hell when I'm just living and being me and being human.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot more forgiveness in spirituality and stuff than religions, kind of tells you.
All right, guys.
Makes you believe.
All right, guys, let's listen to NF spit this bar. Now, obviously, they did this on purpose. You know what I mean? They picked that big of music, because if you hear in the background that the string section just pounding with the bass, and it's very, very, very theatrical. They did that because it's the intro, and he's setting you guys up for this
storyline.
Yes, this journey that you're about to go through.
Yes, he's very clever with the way he structures his albums.
Hell yeah.
Magic is scary. None of you wanted with rebel, you staring at. I see you got beats, but where are the lyrics? And if it's the logo, you know I've been wearing that. Come to my show and be sitting there very bad. I call you out in the crowd like there he is. Thought I'd be happy, it feels like I'm cursed. It's hard to be clean when you play in the dirt. You gave me this place to go when I'm hurting. I thought it'd get better, but it's getting worse. And I got nobody to blame when I work.
And the way that
they dropped it.
Yeah, I mean, him and his producer Tommy Prophet are next level when it comes to their engineering with these songs, guys. They kill it on the builds, they kill it on the drops. When he dropped all of that music out there, it's not everything completely gone. They left this ring in there, and it almost feels like a amplifier ring, like after you've left a concert, or if you're an artist after you've done a show and you're done with the show,
he was saying,
you've got the amplifiers ringing.
What he was saying made you feel just how deafening those feelings of his can be, about how he's supposed to be happy but he feels like he's cursed, and that's probably all he hears in his head when he's thinking that.
Absolutely.
So it was very genius how they set that up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, guys, my beautiful wife Brittany, what is your
mine's
bar?
A little longer than it usually is, but I couldn't.
That's what she said.
I couldn't not put all of it together, and mine's just the end of the song. I just loved, honestly, the beginning and the end. I was gonna pick either or, but the ending just, I love it. But it says, yelling with all of my fans to wake up, and he screams that, but feel like I haven't. I get emotional. I didn't plan this. I'm doing things I never imagined. I'm sorry, but I gotta leave. I don't want to be late for my therapy session.
That was...
What a great ending to an intro to his album called Therapy Session.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
well,
it's
first
so
of all,
dope.
I was really big on beginnings and endings of verses. I felt like you can't just end it on a sentence or end it on something. You have to put a stamp. You have to put that period down.
There's got to be a beginning, middle, and end.
You have to put that period there.
Yes, the punctuation.
And how he did the wake up.
Yes.
You know how he was yelling with his fans to wake up, and the way they did that echo on there, genius.
But feel like I haven't.
Yeah.
Again, that's another one of those contradictions that we were talking about before.
Yep.
He obviously lives a lot of this with just the lifestyle.
A lot of this back and forth.
Yes, and it's kind of sad, really.
Yeah.
I get emotional. I didn't plan this. I'm doing things I never imagined. So he's obviously grateful for these things.
Absolutely.
But it's just so weird because it doesn't really fit into maybe his introverted self, like we were talking about.
I can see that.
Yes, but I'm sorry, but I gotta leave. I don't want to be late for my therapy session.
His music.
Goosebumps just talking about it.
It's
yes.
like it's just therapy for him.
Yes, I love how he talked about that too.
But at the same time, it's what is causing a lot of these contradictions in his head.
The song was genius.
Yeah,
how he structured it and wrote it.
The fact that something you love so much can lead you down these roads of temptation and destruction and stuff like that, but yet you need it. You know what I mean? Because it is your therapy. Because if you weren't doing it,
a hard balancing
if you weren't doing it, you'd rather be dead. You know, this guy's got fucking chilling comparisons.
It's like a diary.
I mean? It really is. So,
I love it,
guys. We are super pumped to be going down this journey. I'm not kidding. This guy has got me. This song has got me ready to see what's next.
Yes, that's what I was talking about. The structures of his albums. It makes you want to know what the song is going to be next. What type of genre, what type of feel it's going to be. You know, what's it going to be about? And you know it's always going to be deep and make you feel things.
Hell yeah.
But each one has its own different vibe. Like, this guy is so versatile.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, guys, let's listen to the ending to this, and let's hear how NF puts that period down.
Like, when did this happen? Yelling with all of my fans to wake up. I feel like I haven't. I get emotional, I didn't plan this. I'm doing things I never imagined. I'm sorry, but I gotta leave. I don't wanna be late for my therapy session.
Yes, and I love how he did that at the end. Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get him to dig out my backyard there, man. That dude can get it with a shovel.
Yes, he can.
Damn.
I mean, he warned us.
Let's go get this shovel. It's gonna be scarier. All right, boys and girls, your turn.
Yep.
Get your butts to the comment section. Hashtag BOTD. Let us know what you guys thought. I'm curious to see what people are picking out of this one. You know what I mean? Are you guys gonna pick those deep bars? Those, I mean, almost all of them are deep. But are you gonna pick them flex bars? Like, you know, put me on a track with who you compare me with, and bet I'll bury him. You know what I mean? Is that gonna be yours? I don't know, guys. Let us know below.
I can't wait to see.
I know. I'm pumped to see it, guys. All right, guys. This is the part where you go and you subscribe.
Yep, and ring the bell, like, comment, all that good YouTube stuff.
That's all right. And guys, you've been killing it on the likes. Y'all have been killing it on the sub front. Like we said, we hit our first milestone, our first goal. Now it's on to the next one. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up if you can, and join us in the premieres, guys.
Yeah, we get down in the premieres. We have a lot of fun. We really
just did a double. If you guys missed it, we did a double reaction for the ending of the Manson album, where we had a
go out with a bang.
Hell yeah, we had a killer premiere. You guys interacted. There was a lot of us in there. We almost broke our record of how many people were in the premieres, guys. So we're super happy about that.
Yeah, and for all the people, because he types while I watch, because he edits, and I don't actually watch the videos.
We're both there.
Until I'm watching them with you guys. But yes, we're both there, and he was telling me what was being said. Thank you so much for all the sweet comments that you guys said about me. I really do appreciate it. And I mean, I know that he probably covered it for me, but I just wanted to say that personally. I love you guys.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we got Throwback Thursday coming up.
Yep.
We're doing the Saturday night spotlight, which is going to be our artist of the month, guys. And we're not going to reveal who that's going to be for July just yet, but that's coming up Saturday, where we're going to feature the same artist every Saturday of the entire month. All right, guys, that's it. We're wrapping up the video. Once again, thank you all. We love each and every one of you.
Yes, we are so full of gratitude. We really are.
Absolutely,
I love this community that we've built in such a short period of time. Like, this is some record-breaking, like, friendships that we got here. It's amazing.
We got some cool stuff going on, guys. Don't you guys forget that when you look in the mirror, you are important.
Yes.
You guys live every day. Live every day to the fullest.
Yes.
Love one another, guys. We need more positivity in the world.
Make sure you get out and find something that you enjoy in life.
Absolutely.
Don't just be a mom, or just be a wife, or just be this, or just be that. Make sure you're doing something for yourself.
That's right,
something
guys.
that you love.
All right, guys. That's all we got for you. I will see you tomorrow. She will see you tomorrow. And when we do, we'll both be just as
real. Peace,
later, guys.
Spit words, the word perfect arises. Blurs devices, cross eyes, dark T's. It's worse when I converse with guys who spit with no facts. Cause backs to flip back. Separate like halves, y'all's balls back. Subtract when you collab with false acts. Call sacks a zone, but it's clone from cut extracts. And what is that? Don't act like I fell off the back the truck full of turn up. I burn up more mics than coke you cut. I'm serious, deliriously happy to clear it up. Show you what you're fucking with. Lyrically supreme, that's me. Rabbit flocks the team. We call it street stereotype beside me. Hey, yo, you